So for me, compassion is more important than anything else in the book. And sometimes compassion is the thing that frees everything up. Sometimes compassion is the thing that brings deep clarity. But the compassion has got to begin within. I remember one of the people I feature in the book was this guy called Donald. He ran his own business, a surveying business. Lived quite a logical life, but he's a guy with a kind, warm heart. And when we were doing coaching sessions together, one of the things that was really, really interesting, he said to me, I didn't think about, because what emerged was that he needed to be compassionate to himself. He said, I never thought about compassion as something that related to myself. I thought it was always something that related to other people. I don't think about it in terms of myself, but it has to. What's your relationship with yourself? Do you love yourself? Do you appreciate yourself? Do you see your gifts? If you don't, it's going to be really difficult for you to really fully share your gifts with the world. It's going to be very difficult. So I think what's really, really important here is to really be compassionate. So maybe actually in that moment, I'm going to invite you to, if you will, I'm going to invite everyone to just close their eyes for a moment. Just make yourself comfortable wherever it is that you are. And just to be really, really still. And it's beautiful because you were just doing a little bit of this for the body with the yoga. But I think it's going to be really, really nice for you to do this for yourself in this space now. I'm going to invite you to just to close your eyes, just to be with yourself. And just as you've done actually throughout this retreat from time to time with the yoga nidra sessions at the end of the evening, just bring your attention to body, starting with the breath. Just notice the rhythm at which you're breathing. Sometimes at this moment become very conscious of breathing. And allow yourself to breathe even more deeply, to become even more inspired. And become very aware of the ground beneath you that holds you. Become very aware of the air around you, the stillness, maybe the breeze drifting into the room, or the warm air in the room. You become aware of your body, this incredible thing that we have. Just notice it. Notice all the pins and needles, all the bits that are at ease, all the bits that are rumbling. This is magical dance. It's a magical orchestra. Cells, skin, bone, brain, blood, intelligence. I now want you to bring your attention to your heart. I was fascinated when about 6-7 years ago somebody handed me this piece of information. It was about some research that they had done. That we think of the heart, of course, don't we? We think about it in terms of romantic love. We know that it beats the blood around the body and so on. We know about that. We know it's essential for life. But they've done some research saying that the heart has more neurons than even the mind. So it has intelligence. That's why I just wanted to see what my heart says, or my heart's not in it. Because sometimes the heart knows. The head thinks the heart knows. The more we tune into this space, the more we're able to find a rooted intelligence. So I just want you to just be with your heart now, because your heart is far more your center than your head. And I just want you to just appreciate you. You know, we on day one drew that picture of your life journey. I want you to just gently reflect on that life journey. Just gently, really gently, chronologically go through it. If there are any tough moments, just let them drift away. Smile compassionately at yourself as you go through each stage. From childhood, smiling at yourself as you grew, as you learned, as you gived, as you smiled, as you danced. As you experienced, as you learned. Gently casually, just smile throughout that whole period, into your teens, as you're learning, feeling, developing. Just smile at yourself. Give yourself gratitude and appreciation. As you do this, wish everybody well. All the people, all the characters in your life, wish them well. They're on their own journey too, with their own ups and downs, doubts, fears, concerns, worries. Wish them well in their own journeys, whether they're here or whether they're past.